Hey guys, welcome back to another multiplayer battle with Linksy. We have the siege on Carthage today, and if I am to remember right, Carthage is not supposed to be attacking its own city, but we have two players attacking a Syracusean and a Gatae player. So it seems to be on medium funds. I'm sorry, large funds, not ultra funds. Yeah, I think so. From the unit composition that there is. So we automatically know that's going to be an epic battle. African pikeman, Scutari. Automatically, Carthage starts charging the walls with a lot of tortoises. And yeah, while it does that, let's look at the unit composition of the defenders. The defenders have some heavy spears back here, Dacian heavy bowmen, fantastic units, I love them to bits. Noble swords, and Flaxman is just. Look at them boys. Look at them boys. They're ready to cut some grain. Or men, or everything. Taurus Spears for Syracuse. Militia Hoplites. So. The General is Hippeus Lancers that can give you some good Semite warriors. Just I love them as well. They're really good. Pike units back here, slingers, and some spear horsemen in the rear. It seems that they're gonna try and hold their ground in the forward part of Carthage, in the jutting outcropping of Carthage. Now, I don't know who built the city, but if you had the little outcropping up here, I would have built a secondary wall, made this the lower wall, and built a secondary wall up there. But who am I to judge? They've. This is interesting. I've never seen it before. They have done a two-way spike formation so as to that is actually going to prove very useful when they're trying to charge in because it's going to slow down these Italian swordsmen and Iberian swordsmen significantly. Ooh, that was a good shot. Carthage, well, they're bringing Italian swordsmen, lots of mercenaries, Iberians, Scutari. They have some of their late hoplites. They have some pikemen. Of course, they have some slingers in the rear. They have noble cav on this side and Iberian cav. And on the other side, well, more hoplites. There are some Cretan archers here, more hoplites on this side, which were, it seems, hit a little bit. And then a whole host of Scutari, Cretan archers, and their Carthaginian ballista. Now, this was sent to me, and I think I'm imagining this is Essence. One of the players is Essence 217. Fantastic player, always teaches you a lot when you watch him play. He knows what he's doing, and you learn from watching him. That said, before the game continues any further, I apologize to these men, these brave men, these militia hoplites, but you guys should have stayed home. I really hate militia hoplites. They prick so easy. I mean, they're meant to be very heavy spears, but they're not. They're shit. They're absolute trash units. They're good to charge in and absorb some arrows, but that's just about it. Now, these swordsmen, they're not losing as much as I thought they would. A few died here and there. 60 died on here and 30 died over there. Okay, they lost quite a few men, but they're moving forward. They're breaking the walls, various locations, and this is fantastic. See, they're breaking this bit over here, and that gives a very big breach. They're breaking another breach here, so they can surround units, and it will be harder for the defenders to capture the walls. These ballista killed 181. The trick with ballistas: wait till they're in this close range, move them, and start firing non-stop, like wipe out an entire unit. But it seems they've done significant damage on this end, so it's all good. Of course, they could not get through the walls of siege towers that protected the ballistae, but that is the case. And on this end, what do we have? We have more militia hoplites. We have Iberian swordsmen, and that's it. Yes, I imagine these spear horsemen will charge out eventually. There are some noble swords. Yeah, I don't see how this is gonna go well for the defenders. They do not have much to hold what's coming to them. I mean, they do have a couple of X warriors and armored spears, yes, but I can't see them holding on this for very long. They should fall back and defend the more defensible, higher locations. There are more Hippeus lancers up here, ready for a good old charge. It seems these hoplites are just deciding to attack in a different location. The walls have been made into Swiss cheese, and the mercenaries are charging in as we speak. I am not sure what happened here. It seems that... Wow, they are walking fast. What the hell happened here? I have no idea. More men coming through. I am just confounded, confluted, and dumbfounded. Confounded, confluted, and dumbfounded. What are the words I am choosing? To what? Did I miss something? How did such a big wall gap appear? This is why we love Rome. Because Rome teaches you things. So if you're attacking Carthage and you... okay. I'm going to test this out later in a siege battle. Tonight the siege battle will be in Carthage. I'll break the wall just here and see what happens to this entire thing. Now the Iberians are throwing their pila at these poor militia hoplites. Well, see what I mean? Hoplites, and they are clearly in hoplite formation, should be able to withstand the pila throws, and they've lost almost 10 men already from quite a cheap unit. 3 kills. I mean, then again, they are being peppered down and made into porcupines. They are trying to frighten you, yes. You should be frightened. Carthage is coming to take its home. Okay, and... oh, cakes. Cakes and cakes. Over here, the spikes are hidden slightly. The Cretan archers are doing Cretan archer things. The wall is being taken down on this end as well. So wait, if you break... maybe it's a glitch that I missed. What about these guys? I noticed that if you move siege towers, the arrow tower will always hit the siege towers, and you can absorb a lot of the ammunition that way. The Happy House Lancers came outside, and they're rear charging into this mess. Oh no, they broke the light cavalry and they ran through. Oh, the ballista's gonna die. What are these? No, the ballista is not gonna die. That was an insane, well-placed trap. I love this. That was so good. Well, the ballista is still going to die, but still. Either that was a trap or that was a genuine mistake. The ballista is getting torn down to shreds. Though I would not focus on it too much. Maybe another charge, try to break it, and then straight to these juicy ass archers that are available. Oh boy, yep, that charge is gotta hurt. Shatter them and run to those missile units. Okay, they're routing, they're broken. Yeah, run to the missile units quickly. Maybe even the general in the rear. You need those units over there. Noble cavalry is very heavy shock cavalry. What? I did not know this. Seems that this charge has been completely ignored, and damage is gonna happen. It's probably ignored because he's moving in his troops and he's trying to defend the location. Oh boy, what is happening over here? These lancers. Well, we know the thumbnail. Well, slow. Press K and wait. Let's get a good shot. Okay, let's see if that gets to the thumbnail. We don't know. We have to develop the photos afterwards. 142 kills. These Balearic slingers are gone. These Cretan archers are running away. They're realizing what's happening, but it's a little too late. That was a fantastic charge. 182 kills. They're still running through. 200 kills. Oh my good lord. So, are they going to get out of there? It seems some of them are. And they're running towards the other archer units. Keep pushing through. Keep pushing. Come on. You can do... What is happening? They ran back. Come on, you can escape. You can make it. Almost 300 kills. One more charge to end the game for you guys to get the curtain of that. And oh, that charge was beauty. That was apps. 300 kills on missiles. This is what I love about Sally Out. And Sally Out has Like I've been experimenting recently with my with the Discord I joined recently. Well, my friends really now, and we've been selling out like crazy, and we never achieved this level of oh my god. It's gonna reach 400 kills if it keeps going like that. And he's running the other troops straight in. Oh lord, they're just massacring everything. These Hippeos Lancers have paid for themselves 4 times over. I am impressed. I am genuinely 400 kills, and they're coming around for one. They want more. They're not tired yet. Rear charge into these noble infantry. No, a freaking pikeman, and now they're dead. 19 of them, 14 dead. They're collapsing. The general has finally caught them. They're still going for it. They're still charging into the slingers. How many kills did they get? 430. 432, it's still going up. 436, will you get 440? No, you are breaking your 4 left. And that was amazing. Those were the catapults for this Carthaginian is gone. This Carthaginian managed to save his catapults, the ballista, just in time. But look at the depletion on their slingers and missile units over here. And on this end, I mean, this end, these Cretan archers have seen better days. I mean, this one's still full strength, but these two, they have definitely seen better days. That is definitely going to help the defenders significantly. I am genuinely impressed. These guys are still getting slaughtered by Pila, which is absolutely fine. Why are the spear horsemen going out from this end? I have no idea. Must have been, yeah, potting issues. Oh no, they lost the gate. They lost the gate. How did they lose the gate? When did that happen? What? What did we miss here? How did this happen? The wall just collapsed. There was clearly a scramble here. How did the wall collapse? Ballistas? Ships? What? I am so confused. I have no idea what happened down here. We missed it. We were so intense. I mean, this was so intense. I am speechless. I'm left without words. I am flabbergasted. Any more words? I don't. What are these Tor spears doing? Oh, they're shooting at an angle. Oh boy. These Cretan archers have seen better days. They're like, why did we do this? Why did we accept this fight? They lost their capital. Why? Why, sir? Why? Okay, I don't know why I did that voice. Sounded good in my head. Definitely not in real life. Anyhow, I have no idea what happened there. Genuinely, really and truly, have no clue. Anyway, the battlefield is going on. The archers are exchanging missile fire, but the Cretan archers are at a massive disadvantage against the Dacian bowmen, who have, well, they have less damage, but these Cretan archers have been severely thinned out. They're already routing because, well, they had a bad day, right? They had a really bad day. They're scared of horses now. Trauma, PTSD when they go back home. The ones that survive, if any survive, because it seems they're massacred. Oh my lord. I feel so bad for the Cretans. The Syracusians are proudly triumphing their troops around, and they're doing their thing and enjoying it while they're doing it. Okay, let's do it. Oof. Let's see. What are the missiles doing? Yeah, lots of misclicking there, potting issues, and enjoying their life. Now, what is happening on this side? The Dacian bowmen are, well, fantastic, really, but I don't know why they keep moving. They shouldn't have kept... Oh, okay. It's not potting issues. Basically, Cretan archers moved out of range. You always need to toggle guard mode on your missiles. That said, I just realized I got These boys managed to get. Wait, where are they? They managed to get in some expensive kills. Ah, there's also these guys firing from the side. These men are firing into those slingers, and they're pushing back the troops. These armored spears are ready to support their axe warriors, who of course are losing drastically against Gallic warriors and hoplites. I mean, these two together provide damage and armor, as you will. It seems the majority of the Carthaginian forces are inside the walls, and now they're pushing gently. The ballistas are inside the walls. I would get my Dacian archers on here, fire arrows, and burn them down. It seems that they're firing their ammunition and they're melting the. Why? Oh, he's trying to aim for these Semite warriors. Yeah, I would do that as well. A couple of them fell, but I think it would have been smarter just pull them out of the. Yeah, it would have been way smart. Ooh. I, where are these balls coming from? Yeah, now they're gonna get surrounded. The Italian swordsmen are coming in. These Scutari have been killed, but again, you need to be focused firing that ballista. That is gonna cause you lots of pain later on. And now that the troops are chewing through the Libyan hoplites, are losing against axe warriors. Really? Why? Yeah, they have. Okay, yeah, makes sense. I forgot how shite Libyan hoplites are. In my this is Nick who submitted the replay, and in my head-to-head campaign with him, which we need to continue at some point. My men. Oh my god! Just to kill one of his units, I need 3 or 4 of my men, or elephants, or I have no idea. I've been really struggling with Carthage. Not that impressed with the faction itself. Yeah, shoot into the flank of that. Guys, shoot in the flank. Dacians. Dacian? No, sorry. Keep calling you Dacian. Well, you are Dacian bowman, but Gatae, please shoot into the flank of the Carthaginian player. Just put your one unit here. Okay. How is this happening? Where are these holes coming from? How? What? I am so very confused right now. So confused. Yeah. What? How are the walls are breaking down on their own? Because I understand that idiot. I understand this part though. Yeah, that I understand. That you get. This makes sense. But it seems all the walls are being broken randomly. Is there walls breaking down back here? Nope, no, just down here. Yeah, makes sense. I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe we catch it as I'm going around. Because all of this fell. There's a little blip left here, but really and truly, all of this collapsed. But and this tortoise couldn't have broken all of that, could they? Must be a glitch I'm missing. This is insane, though. The amount of damage to the walls is nuts. It's flattened. It made it a field battle, pretty much, from that end. Okay, he's recapturing the bloody tortoises and moving them up and slowly breaking everything, isn't he? There must be a way that he's doing it that you can reuse the tortoises after they're done. But still, this hasn't moved at all. I must look into this. I am just speechless. I'm trying to figure out. My brain is struggling. Yeah, I would move out of. Oh, they lost the gates. They lost the gates and they're struggling. I would retreat from that and I would defend these slots. These 2 slots since they broke from there. And I'd bring some more troops here. Flank these guys. Seems they're giving up this entire location. Yep, they are. They've fallen back. They're falling back slowly. I've got pushed through. What is he doing? African pikeman. Yeah, I'm expecting the walls somewhere else to break. This is absolutely insane. Militia hoplites and pikemen down here are holding the line. There are some Semite warriors and believe more pikemen preparing themselves. There are noble swords here and the general over here ready to dip their swords into the blood of their enemies. I would move my Dacian archers up here and prepare for a massive battle. It seems they're, yeah, that's how you use your missiles, shoot them in the back. And you had so many ample opportunities up here. I don't understand why that was not carried out. But everyone to themselves. I would actually use the Hippeos Lancers if I had the opportunity. Once more, seeing the damage that they've managed to carry out. And now they're, I mean, the amount of holes in the walls. Just come out here, run back here, sacrifice your general, but you could probably wipe out all of these units on this side. Or even better, run from this side. Then again, they're keeping their noble cavalry to screen for any potential problems. These poor armored spears broken well before their time. They're still very healthy, but they've been surrounded from every single angle. The towers are being held. I'm just keeping an eye to see if any more walls fall, but because this does not make sense at all. This was just insane, and the ammunition on the catapults is still there. In fact, they're moving them in, and they're going to annihilate this. I thought the defenders definitely had it, but not after. I cannot say this after that I've seen the damage that they got from just trying to defend the outer regions of the settlement. These units are running in, but oof, the Libyan hoplites and Libyan infantry they're charging into the armored spears. What are the armored spears doing? No, you are meant to brace. Okay, they retreated. The noble infantry and noble swords they are pulling back. Everyone is pulling back, and they're giving up the gates. Well, I understand that as much as I do, but really and truly, why would you do such a thing? More troops are being pulled in, piled in up in the front, and they're preparing for another charge. It seems the charge has started here with the Semite warriors who have been pushed back slowly. They've been getting a lot of kills. They're a very intense unit, I must say. Quite impressed with them. But the Libyan infantry is now throwing the spear line to them while they're engaged, and that means it is the end for the Semite warriors. But the Taurus spears are in the rear, ready with their own pila, and they're replying in kind. Taurus spears should beat mercenary Italian infantry if the Taurus decides to shoot its own. Oh my good lord, this ballista is gonna cause damage. No! Oh! Oh, sir. Sir. Sir, you have caused damage. More Semite warriors retreating in the rear. Um, ooh, that's gonna cause them pain. This ballista is not being used in utmost efficiency. Just move it up here and then shoot point blank into them. They won't have a chance to escape or predict where you're gonna fire. At the same time, more pressure needs to be done at the center. They're not the attackers are not attacking as hard as they should be. They are not moving up their troops in the right positions yet. They are capturing slowly methodically, but they're investing too much on this side. I would start pressuring this angle as well. They do not have much, and once you pressure this angle, yes, there's heavier chance of you losing your troops. But put some Libyan infantry or Carthaginian hoplites attack these axe warriors and these heavy spears and you break through and this entire center will be in danger because they do not well then again they probably do not know that there is so little up there and there's so little left in the defender's side and they are being very wary for another calf charge, which is why they're keeping their generals out in the open. From that angle, really and truly though, a calf charge, would they manage if they I think they would manage if they escape from here and come and charge this in the flank. They will lose their general really quickly, but then this ballista would be gone, and that ballista is doing damage that should not be achieved. These Semite warriors are almost paying for themselves. The Carthaginian infantry is getting ripped to shreds. And over here, these blah 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 blah. The hoplites are fighting the heavy spears, and they are managing to do some damage. The city itself is falling into ruin and despair. Buildings are collapsing everywhere. Seems this used to be some form of theater, and well, with the bombardment, it would make sense. But look at those buildings, those poor buildings. Like Look at this person. He just made his roof white, and now it's all collapsed. And rubble everywhere. There's rubble everywhere. Oof. The fixing of the city will be difficult afterwards. Well, anyway, the troops are in, they're fighting, and more troops are being sent into the front. But again, I would just fall back at this point, hold this region, hold this little square here. Yeah, here. Put some troops on this side, hold the square up here, so you can control this and this while you have up here. I would not defend this side down here. The troops, the bowmen have been pushed back. They're running out of ammunition. The Dacians have tried to sally out and they have been caught. Yep, the pikemen are moving into position and the cavalry is moving in as well. It's the Carthaginians know what they're doing. Keep moving forward. Oh, you could have made it. You could have just made it. They're trying to move forward, but now the cavalry has engaged them. And what? Why did you dismount? Why did you dismount? Why? Why, man? Why? What is wrong with you? I just literally just held my. I was holding my head and like, what am I seeing? Why? It must have been a misclick or something. That's the only explanation. Now they are prepared for such an eventuality as a charge, and charging into here would be a little bit difficult with those spikes, which are acting against them. The ballistas are going back on, and it is looking very dire for the defenders. The defenders are. The balance of power is against them again after their glorious charge at the beginning, and it does not look pretty. Wait, what is this? What is this? Is it just me, or is the tortoise up here invisible? You can see it on the minimap. Wait. So wait, we can see this on the minimap. No, that's the general. Those are the general units. Yeah, those are the generals. Has to be, right? Right? Yeah, that's tortoise. That's a siege tower. Okay. Well, let's go back to the front lines and see what's happening. Seems Carthage has sent more troops in, and the Taurus spears have engaged. The Semite warriors are preparing in the rear. Hoplites are moving in. The first wave of hoplites and Gallicords are being broken, but Italian swordsmen are throwing their pilas into the armored spears. The archers are getting a little bit more skirmishing down. They finally started targeting the. They're running out of ammunition now. Put them on guard mode, my man. Guard mode, and you'll be able to kill as much as you want without losing your troops and getting out of position. The Balearic Slingers are doing okay, I guess. They're still holding their ammunition. The Cretan Archers as well. They have a lot of ammunition, and those two units are going to be crucial for the end game. The pikemen are stacking the archers and trying to defend the archers as they unleash the little ammunition they have left, since they have been pretty much mass murdered. Now, what I would do in this regard, I would actually bring my missile units up here. They only have slingers, right? I'd bring my Cretan archers up here and start firing down on this mess and just kill it. Maybe put a unit of Libyan infantry here, but you have access to the walls and you can surround them. I think that would be the best mode. Try to neutralize this with Libyan infantry and you do miracles. But that's my humble opinion as a noob, semi-noob player. Missile fire is being transmitted here. These Cretan archers are the only ones that were still in full health. They're going to get a lot of kills on these Dacians, these Dacian heavy bowmen. The Cretan archers are hitting them from every angle. That is a good volley, and it hits. Oh, man. Okay, these Cretan archers have decided to retreat. Even though these Dacian bowmen were being hit from every angle, these guys are not having a good best of times today. Cretan archers did not have a good day today. And finally, the Libyan hoplites are routing off the battlefield. The mercenaries Gatae are charging in and they're holding their flank. On this place, the mosh pit with the armored spears going on. They're finally losing, but there is some Taurus spears backing them up in their rear. The game seems to have slowed down very slightly. and the Dacian bowmen are shooting in to still. It seems the game has taken a little bit of a lull. A little bit of a lull. So what is happening? There seems to be what is this? Yeah, what the hell is this? How? How did that happen? How the hell is that happening? The ballistas aren't even firing. Yeah, the ballistas being kept here in defense. This is so unfair. What is this glitch? This is mad. I mean, this is also the wonderful thing about Rome. There's so many glitches and so much available. That is, but see what happened. Like they broke here and they've been pushed back, not because they wanted to, but because the wall has been collapsed. Same here. The wall just collapsed here as well. How is it collapsing? How is the wall collapsing? They were holding the line, but the wall just collapsed. We saw it in front of our eyes, as if it was as if it's being hit by the tortoise, but it was not. Wait. And it's killing so many of the troops. What is this magic? It's like gravity magic or something. Like it's like magic from Total War. It's like having Lord Croak. Yeah, this wall is about to break as well. It's like all the settlements are like deteriorating over time. He's okay. He's breaking the wall here. All right, and it's breaking everywhere else. Okay, it's breaking the wall here, but where is it breaking now? Yeah, it's breaking it. What? 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 What is happening? Okay. So he's breaking the wall here. He stopped. But all the walls are. Okay, we finally have an idea what is happening. So somehow he's mitigating the damage that he's carrying out to the wall on this side using this tortoise. He's doing it again. So he's probably clicking on the wall. And where is it getting damaged? Which part of the wall is getting damaged? Is it random? 31. Yeah, he's breaking. What? What? I would just give up the wall, come defend the main square at this point. There's no point. There's no point in defending this area. So he hits the wall once. And it stays at 46 now. No, he's still breaking this wall. He didn't realize. Yeah. It's done. It's gone. Holy crap. It's definitely been worth it, though. Just destroyed so much. What is this? This was definitely interesting to see. A glitch and a half. Mother of all glitches. So he somehow clicks on the wall there. I think while it's doing the damage, he starts shift clicking or alt clicking somewhere else. And it transmits the damage somewhere else. I'm so very sorry for the defenders because they had the game. They definitely had the game. But that has cost them everything. The walls have been not even turned into Swiss siege. They've just been pulverized. They have been literally just wrecked to bits and smithereens. There's no more walls down here. They had the walls defending them. There's not even no more point for them to hold the walls. Yeah, in fact, the Gatae and everyone else, they're pulling back. The noble cavalry is charged in the axe warriors, and they're getting a little bit wrecked because of all the arrows that are being thrown at them, the general. But that was genuinely unfair. Taurus spears are losing against the Libyan infantry. The Libyan infantry are moving in. Yeah, now they're like, yep, you know what? Let's fight. You want to fight? Let's fight. We've taken everything. We've killed most of your units defending the walls because we've collapsed the walls on them. Jeez Louise. That was interesting. Yeah, these flaxmen are retreating. These Taurus spears, well, they're going to live the rest of their days and end them very quickly. I would charge in these flaxmen as soon as the armored spears engage, because the flax will do a lot of damage, and they... Chaos Lancers are ready to charge out, but really and truly... To be fair, I think what they could also do, instead of just falling back, just bomb rush the enemy. Just go all out. Don't let them come to them. You go to them. Take the initiative back, because clearly you've lost it. You've lost the defensible positions. You've lost the good choke points. I mean, this is a fantastic choke point over here. And... Wow. Wow. How do you even defend against that? That is a glitch and a half, man. My man. They're pushing their troops in. Seems most of the ballistas were killed, but there's still quite a number of them alive, so they probably can recapture that and use it. The flaxmen charged in, but now they're getting target fired, and these flaxmen, they do not do well if they're target fired. They're not wearing any ammo. They're just... Why would you wear a hood and not wear a chest something? Piece of chest armor. Mercenary axe warriors coming in with light jerkins. And they're charging in. Are they? No, they're retreating, and they're going to get shot in the back by Pila and archers, and that's not going to be a pretty sight to see. These guys are winning. Yeah, either you charge in or you attack. You do not keep holding key locations, because there are no more key locations. I mean, this is lost. I would retreat to this corner here like that. But then again, they could push from here and flank you there. This square has too many entrances, too many exits. Bloody Mary. This was a fight. But I believe, I mean, 20 minutes. What the hell is happening? Let's see. Fast forwarding. They're charging it through different locations. And they're trying to get their slingers in positions, it seems, to fire at the enemy from the flank. But it's not working. Well, clearly why. Because they are surrounded. The Gatae, Jesus, are falling back to the stairs. As they should have done initially. Not fought on multiple fronts. But now the enemy is mostly concentrated in this area. I would just push through this, break these two units, come back into the rear, and rear charge this while Syracuse moves forward and engages the enemy multiple fronts. Just leave two pikemen in the back holding. They don't have enough missile units to take out the pikemen. Yeah, Libyan troops are breaking slowly here, but the Dacians have lost their ammunition, and the Cretan archers are breaking the Gatae units back here. It seems that the axe warriors have killed the Scutarii, but fresh Scutarii are coming in, and they probably have PL as well, and then they're being supported by African pikemen, and there are no more missiles back here. Yeah, well, I mean, there are a few missiles left, but not much. And these Cretan archers have finally managed to get a decent amount of kills, and so did they here. The Scutarii winning against the Axe Warriors. The Axe Warriors are going to get supported a little bit by the missile infantry on this end. Why aren't the missiles firing at these African pikemen? You need to take them out as soon as possible because, goddamn, man, that is going to get down very quickly. The heavy spears are pulling back, and oh boy, these Cretan archers have finally been. Are they being routed? No, they're broken. One more volley, come on. You need to shatter them. They've been routed off the map. They've been routed, but not off the map yet. Okay, it seems to be going well. And what is happening over here? Well, not much at the moment. So let's take a moment and enjoy how beautiful this game is. Because nothing seems to be happening that is decent. I mean, they've been doing the same things over and over again till they push their troops in from the sides. But, yeah, they're finally shooting at a decent angle. They're engaging with noble swords against mercenary Scutari. I have to say, that said, the Carthaginian forces do not have much left themselves. But the Syracusan player needs to do something. He cannot let the Gatae unit player get annihilated on his own because he's being picked off slowly, piece by piece. And meanwhile, the Syracusan player needs to charge up here, provide some support of some kind. I mean, these Hippeus Lancers and these pikemen, put the pikemen here and here. Put the Scutari Semite warriors in the rear. Yeah, I mean, you could manage to push through this. These Gallic warriors should be out. They're not in even. They should be outmatched completely by these noble swords. The noble swords are fantastic. The Flaxmen should be charged in. No, well, kind of. The pikes are being fired at, but not much damage is being done. Noble swords are being charged out this way and trying to capture the gate. It seems that... What the hell happened here? What? The gates are owned by Carthage. Okay, they're breaking through on this end. Send in those Flaxmen to support your spears. Good, 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 good. And the mercenary Gallic warriors are dead. They're retreating. No, don't let them do that. Charge them one more time. You need to break them. There's no point in providing more armored spears. These pikemen will kill all you have. Flaxmen are hiding there. And really? They're hiding in the bushes over there. The Syracusan player is being a little bit too passive now. I mean, they had amazing charge in the beginning, but now is being insanely passive, and they should be attacking far more aggressively. Even the simple act of bringing his Hippeus Lancers all the way through this spot and up the wall. Oh. Charge! Don't let him move forward. Charge him. You have the units to charge him with. You have Semite warriors and Taurus spears. Charge him, hold this back while you rear charge all of this bloody mess. And stop the stop the attack on the Semites. Because you do not want to give him this location without a fight. But seems that is not the case. Oh, is it? He's finally moving slightly forward, but might be a little bit too late. He's moving forward because he saw that they are capturing the ballista again. But you have so many troops left, use them. Your slingers back here. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna real hurt. These noble troops are charging in. These Flaxmen charged in. Did they get a few kills? They got decent kills. Now they pulled back and they're waiting for the charge of the cavalry so they can charge in probably. Why are the nobles being pulled back? No! Charge, fight, kill them. These nations are out of ammunition. These noble swords are preparing for the worst. There's some ammunition left there, but not much. The heavy spears have broken. The remainder force of the Gatae is desperate, and they're barely getting any support. The pikes have been engaged, and the Scutari are running away. But now, yep, it's a bit too late. Your charge came a little bit too late. The Cretan archers can be taken out, but now they've managed to get a wall. There was a gap, there was a hole in their formation, which you did not exploit, which is unfortunate. These the Scutari are attacking the Taurus spears, and it is going down. Move up your troops and charge. Do not retreat. Fight, because once you retreat, there's nothing that's going to be supporting your rear, as your rear is collapsing, as the Daci are not managing to hold. These poor flaxmen got annihilated. They're routing off the map. These armored spears are all that's left, along with a little bit of Dacian heavy bowmen. The game is coming to its climax, and it is. Damn, they're retreating. They should not have given up this position now. If they wanted to give it up, they should have given it up earlier. Lure the enemy in and fight. But now it's a bit too late. They should have fought this till the end, and they could have broken them. Yes, they have pikemen, but they could have easily broken this. They had arrow tower support, and they had missile support. They had their own pikes, and they could have fought this properly. What is happening? These pikemen are pulling back. Yeah, it's the Carthaginian player scared off the Syracusan player. The Syracusan player lost a lot. It seems the Carthaginian player did not manage to break this farther end of the battlefield, but they have broken through from this end, and they're trying to hold back the Scutari, who surrounded this unit. How did that happen? Did they go round? Possibly. Now the pikemen are charging in, and these armored spears are not facing the right direction. The heavy spears are coming to surround the Scutari. The flaxmen broke the units, and the flaxmen did really well here. They're retreating back. Everyone's retreating back. These Dacian bowmen are just acting as a cover force against these African pikemen to stop them from advancing too far. The game is coming down to a wire, but the attackers have clear advantage at this point. The Semite warriors, no, not the defenders have clear advantage. Semite warriors are moving in, and they're destroying the pikemen, because the pikemen were not in formation yet. So they're going to do a decent amount of damage, but they are going to get a lot of damage themselves, because the pikemen will manage to start piling up the kills, even though they are losing a lot really fast. The Spelliaric Slingers are moving forward. The pikemen were not in formation yet, and I am rooting for the defenders, just so you know, because this game, this glitch over here. Anyway, the African pikemen are in formation. The cavalry has rear charged into the Dacian bowmen. The flaxmen came back, and they're running forward. They're what are they doing? They're capturing the gate. The cavalry is moving forward to try and break them. The pikemen rear charged the Dacian bowmen, and everywhere is breaking off. The Gatae are retreating, counting their losses as they are, and trying to pull back to a safer location. However, there's not much city left to give up. The attack on the Syracusan player is not going as planned for the Carthaginian player down here, although these Semite warriors have pretty much all but died. They should have been pulled back after the initial damage that was carried out, because you really desperately need them for your end game. No, we're not fighting Thanos, but we're fighting lots of pikemen from Carthage who are charging in. Carthage is slowly losing everything, but it has 4 units of pikemen, I believe. That's 1, that's 2. No, 3 units of pikemen left, and 2 units of heavy shock cavalry, and that should be more than enough to break the enemy forces. They also have some Iberian swords already. What the defenders have left. The defenders have heavy spears on that end, 2 noble swords units in decent condition, some flaxmen who are also in decent condition if not tired, and another flaxman unit down here. Whereas the Syracusan player just seems to have some Balearic Slingers, 1 unit of pikemen down there, and another unit of injured pikemen up here. So it seems to be that actually Carthage is collapsing and their attack is falling short of total victory. And I was wrong. The defenders did a great job. Then again, considering all the damage that they received, I am very much impressed. As that said, the Carthaginian player did not seem to exploit the holes down here as much as he should have. So perhaps he was just showing off the ability to break and teaching the others how to break the walls using that exploit. Now, what is left? These pikemen are moving forward. These pikemen and the general are pushing forward the enemy. The Hephaestus Lancers, what are they doing? Why are they coming up here? The Hephaestus Lancers are coming to a charge on the Iberian swordsmen. Are they? No, charge them, rear charge them, come on. Yeah, their formation, they rear charged the Iberian swordsmen. It fell a little bit short what they could have achieved. They're pulling back out completely. You need to do that to be able to do a proper charge, because if one unit is engaged, yep, build up some momentum, charge, and that is a much better charge. Even those two units, just to build a little bit momentum. You got a couple of kills, trimming down. At this point, every single kill is worth a lot more than it should. Pull back these troops. You're gonna get. Ooh, these guys still have ammunition. Yeah, you need to pull back these troops, fall back to the square, and hold here. You will be able to kill all of this, but you need to fall back to the square in these scenarios, because, well and truly, that's all the Carthage has left, and you can see their entire army. That has been an interesting fight. Let's just see how it evolves. The Carthaginian generals are charging forward. They're moving for their last remaining troops. They decided to charge into the noble swords. Have they? Yep, they have. No, they did not. they forced them to go into shield formation. The Hephaestus Lancers are falling into the... Oof. Carthage is like, yeah, we captured most of the city. No, sir, we did not capture the main square, but they are staying. Oh. This dock was just incredible. It was what it is a marvel of the ancient world that they used to have such an incredible shipyard. They wanted to build. Oh, I might discuss this another time when the game is not ending. The noble cavalry is, yeah, well, they're sacrificing themselves. They charged into the noble swords. The noble swords are now being supported by the heavy spears, and the cavalry is slowly losing their damage. Who knows, they might be able to win this. Let's fast forward a bit while they finish positioning themselves. These guys, have they been shot? They're being shot slightly. Yep, they're being shot slightly by the remainder archers up here, who I believe should run out of ammunition any second now. They still managed to get a decent amount of kills, even though the Cretan archers at the start of the game were pretty much forgotten. The other general is moving out in the rear, and is probably going to try and do a rear charge and see if they can manage to break all these units. The pikemen, the thing is, fall back to the square. No, fall back to the square. Because he has better pikemen than you. Does he? Yeah, he does. Fall back to the square and flank him. You have the numbers. Don't let him rack up the kills. And the game is about to end, I imagine. Yep. They're falling back. The defense has triumphed over the attackers. I do not see a way that the attackers can win this anymore. The pikemen are breaking, the army losses have been sounded, and all the units have shattered. And replay. Let's see. Yep, the defenders won. That was an impressive defense against what they was thrown at them. I was not thinking that they could win this, but they definitely did. Kurt, amazing use of the Gatae at the end, holding the line against all odds, because you are getting slaughtered by both Carthaginian players. And Andrew, 4-3-2-8-9-1. Those Hephaestus Lancers at the start, fantastic. However, my man, you should have charged in and supported Kurt from the rear. You could have probably ended the game much faster. As it is, you did get the most kills in the game. Crack shields, your use of the ballista was... I mean, you could have moved it closer and broken him, and you could have abused a little bit more of the gaps that Essence left. But Essence, my man, fantastic player, knows this game inside out. And yeah, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the content. Please like and subscribe. And if you do have something to say, please leave a comment down below and tell me what you think about the video. You have your own replays, send them on totalwarbro@gmail.com. And let's see what you guys have in store for the rest of us. Thanks for watching and see you tomorrow.